After spending more than 6 decades navigating the twists and turns of life, including 2 significant relationships that ended, I find that this inner spark, the longing for companionship and connection, still burns brightly within me. It's a feeling that doesn't fade with time, but instead takes on a different shade, a softer glow tinged with wisdom and hope. As I sit quietly and reflect, my mind begins to wander, imagining the next chapter, the next partner destiny might have in store for me. I believe this vision is gently crafted by something greater than myself, a guiding force that understands the desires hidden deep inside my heart. In this unfolding image, I see a woman who is more than just a pretty face. She embodies intelligence and wit, the type of cleverness that sparks endless, meaningful conversations, that challenges and inspires and wraps itself around shared laughter. Indeed, intelligence has a radiance of its own, a true magnetism that draws others close. She is beautiful in a way that feels natural and unforced, effortless in her presence, never needing to rely on the trappings of makeup or fashion to express who she is. Her beauty comes from the grace with which she carries herself and the authenticity that shines through her every action. Her hair is one of the first things I notice, thick, dark strands flowing like a mountain brook, straight and glossy, tumbling over her shoulders and down to rest gently at her waist. It swings freely, refusing to be tamed or changed from the original color she was born with, a quiet rebellion against the artificial, a celebration of the natural world. Above her eyes, her eyebrows are just as thick and dark, framing the windows to her soul, expressive and alive. Those eyes, large and luminous, hold a sparkle that speaks of curiosity and eagerness for life's experiences, a tremor of excitement that hints at deeper feelings waiting to surface. There's something incredibly pure about her. She wears no makeup, not because she must, but because she wants to. She is confident in the gifts she was given, in the authentic beauty the world saw when she first smiled. Her skin is smooth and soft, with a gentle glow that seems to capture the warmth of sunlight itself. She is a woman who accepts and embraces herself fully, and that acceptance radiates like a beacon. Her figure is a testament to balance and strength. She's comfortably full-figured, carrying a bit more weight than society's narrow ideals might expect. But she is perfectly proportioned, every curve harmonizing with the next in a way that feels natural and comforting. Her presence is not fragile. Her shoulders are soft, feminine, yes, but they also tell of someone who is no stranger to hard work, someone who's not afraid to get hands dirty tending the garden or caring for the world around her. It is in this blend of softness and strength that she truly shines. As I envision her standing nearby, there is a quiet confidence in the way she moves, in the way she holds herself. She enjoys this moment as much as I do, the simple act of being seen and being present. Her body tells stories not only of youth and vitality, but also of experience, resilience, and a spirit that remains curious and passionate. There is an energy about her, subtle but intense, a fire quietly burning that invites closeness and connection. In this imagined scene, I am drawn to her warmth and the invitation it offers. There's an unspoken understanding between us, a sharing of desires not just for companionship, but for a deeper, more tender connection. This is not a fleeting encounter or a hurried affair. It is a slow dance, a journey we take together, savoring each moment as it comes. The anticipation builds thoughtfully, passion tempered by respect and affection. I imagine the softness of her skin under my fingertips, the gentle contours that invite touch and explore without haste. Our eyes meet, and there's a spark and acknowledgement of something rare and meaningful. It's in these silent exchanges that intimacy takes root, a promise of trust and shared happiness. We move together in harmony, the world narrowing to just us, a private space where comfort and excitement coexist. Through this vision, I realize that the next chapter is not about perfection or idealism, but authenticity. It's about finding someone whose heart beats with rhythms that complement my own, whose laughter fills the spaces where silence once lingered. It's about embracing every facet, strength and vulnerability, seriousness and playfulness, and weaving them into a relationship that honors both our histories and our futures. I hold on to this image because it fuels my hope and gently guides my steps forward. No matter the years past or the trials endured, the desire for connection remains a beautiful, vital part of life. And in imagining this woman, intelligent, beautiful, natural, strong, and kind, I feel ready to welcome the adventures that lie ahead, the shared moments that will enrich us both, the simple joy of being together at last. She stands near the recliner, a quiet presence full of warmth and anticipation. In this moment, time feels both still and charged, as if the air itself holds a soft electricity between us. My hand slides slowly from the familiar armrest, reaching for what I affectionately think of as my joystick. There's no rush, no urgency. This is a leisurely flight, a celebration of connection and pleasure, not a hurried escape. The gentle warmth radiating from my touch brings a comforting reassurance, a reminder that even with the years behind me, the strength and vitality remain. I find myself admiring the resilience, the steady response that the body still offers, a testament to enduring desire and care. I imagine her eyes fixed on me with keen interest, her gaze steady and inviting. There is a subtle playfulness there, an unspoken encouragement that wraps around me like a soft blanket. My movements begin with a tender, slow rhythm, savoring the anticipation, the buildup of sensations that are just beginning to unfold within this shared space. The engines hum quietly inside me, the sound felt deeply but known only within, signaling that this journey is just taking off. This is not about reaching a destination quickly. It's about enjoying every gentle twist and turn along the way, exploring the landscape of shared intimacy with patience and care. As my pace gently increases, the imagined excitement in her eyes deepens. She stands close enough to be part of the experience, yet respectful of the personal space that holds these private moments. She knows the joy of watching, appreciating the simple dance of connection and self-discovery unfolding before her. Her body is relaxed, inviting, the curves catching the light in ways that speak of natural beauty and comfort. There is a softness to her stance, a quiet confidence that adds to the atmosphere, making this moment feel like a tender conversation between souls. My mind wanders to the harmonious rhythm between us, how her presence encourages my movements to become more fluid and assured. The flight is steady but full of quiet excitement, the kind that builds slowly but steadily, promising pleasure and fulfillment without any pressure or haste. I feel the warmth of my inner strength, a reassuring pulse that reminds me of the vitality that still courses within. With every motion, there is a conversation happening, unspoken but deeply understood between her attentive gaze and my focused touch. She shifts slightly, her body language open and inviting, blending curiosity and comfort into a tender presentation. It's a moment shared in perfect balance, where desire and affection intertwine effortlessly. She smiles softly, a gentle gesture that speaks volumes without words, encouraging me to continue the slow and meaningful pace that honors both our experiences. The subtle interplay of energy between us turns this simple act into a delicate dance, one that celebrates not only physical response but emotional connection as well. As the imagined journey continues, I savor the contrast between the gentle warmth of my hand and the responsive pulse beneath, the way sensations build layer by layer like a soft crescendo. Each stroke feels like a brush stroke across a canvas, painting a picture of mutual appreciation and desire. The environment around us fades, leaving only the shared space and the tender exchange that feels as natural as breathing. It's a moment suspended in time, neither rushed nor restrained, where patience and passion coexist beautifully. Her presence remains a comforting anchor, grounding the experience in shared understanding and acceptance. She stands proudly beside me, a silent partner in this voyage, fully present and engaged. This feeling of being seen and appreciated adds a richness to the experience that goes beyond the physical, touching deeper places within the heart and mind. It's a gentle reminder that connection is as much about emotional closeness as it is about the senses. Excitement builds steadily but respectfully, a slow climb guided by mutual anticipation. While the physical sensations grow, so too does the emotional warmth, creating an atmosphere of trust and openness. I imagine her delicate hand brushing against her own curves, a mirror to the attentiveness she shows me. Her soft moans punctuate the quiet, tender soundtrack of shared enjoyment, subtle affirmations that weave us together in this private moment. It's in these little details, her breath catching, the glance she gives, the way she reaches out, that I feel the depth of our bond unfolding. The flight continues without urgency, the autopilot of comfort and care engaged. Every movement is deliberate yet soft, a balance between control and surrender that allows the experience to flow naturally. My hand moves with a mix of practiced familiarity and fresh enthusiasm, remembering the lessons of the past but welcoming the unique excitement of the present. The quiet hum of the imagined engines within reminds me that passion doesn't diminish with time. It simply changes form, adapting to new rhythms and possibilities. In this gentle ascent, I become aware not only of the sensations, but also of the emotional landscape that surrounds them. There is a peaceful joy in this coexistence of body and heart, a celebration of life's enduring capacity to surprise and delight. The soft glow of her eyes encourages me onward, feeding my confidence and deepening the connection we share. It's a dance of trust, respect, and tender pleasure, one that reminds me that even after the years and experiences, moments like these remain vibrant and meaningful. Breathing deepens as the rhythm settles into a steady, comforting pace. My eyes begin to soften, half closing as my attention divides between her natural beauty and the growing sensations within myself. The pulse of life moves steadily, a heartbeat mirrored in careful, thoughtful strokes. I'm keenly aware of the layers of skin and warmth beneath my fingertips, the way gentle movement creates a delicate friction that ripples through me, sparking a quiet thrill that journeys from touch to thought. The connection is intimate and profound, a conversation spoken in silent language between body and mind. She watches in quiet fascination, her gaze tender yet filled with a vibrant energy. Her own fingers dance over her curves, playing softly and rhythmically, heightening the shared experience. The way she explores herself reflects a mutual desire, a mirrored expression of our joined attention. She smiles, that special smile reserved for moments just before reaching joy, a secret unspoken but fully understood between us. It's a playful, knowing look that holds promise and patience, reminding us both that the moment we seek is close but worth savoring a little longer. As the flight continues steadily at cruising altitude, a quiet calm envelopes the room. The delicate balance of sensation and sight creates a space where time feels elastic, where the world narrows down to this shared exchange. The soft hum of breath and tender movements becomes the soundtrack of connection. My hand maintains a steady rhythm, guided by years of experience, but enlivened by the fresh spark of genuine longing. Each motion is measured, aiming not for a hurried finish, but for an unfolding pleasure that touches deep and lingers warmly. She reaches down slowly, her fingertips gliding toward her own place of sweet relief. The subtle motion is confident and inviting, a private moment shared through a glance and the gentle rise and fall of breath. She catches my eyes with hers, and in that silent meeting there is an acknowledgement of shared understanding and mutual yearning. Her touch awakens echoes within me reminders of tenderness, of the simple joys found in gentle exploration and close connection. This rising wave of sensation weaves through the room, binding us invisibly but surely. Our breaths grow a little heavier, a soft whispered chorus accompanying the engaging dance of hands and bodies. The warmth flowing between us hums with anticipation. The shared experience becomes both a sanctuary and an electrifying adventure, balanced delicately on the cusp of fulfillment, but held with care and respect. We move together, synchronized yet free, each gesture a word in a language of affection and desire that needs no sound. At moments like this, I am reminded how much beauty there is in patience and presence. There is no urgency, no racing to the end. Rather, there is a gentle build, a layering of pleasure that unfolds slowly and completely. The subtle interplay of friction and stillness, light and shadow, breath and gaze creates a tapestry woven with both grace and intensity. This is a dance of understanding where every motion carries meaning and every pause deepens the bond. Surrounded by the quiet rhythm of our joined moment, I feel a profound sense of gratitude for the strength that endures, for the warmth of connection, and for the simple joy of sharing without need or expectation. Her attentive smile fuels the steady pulse of the experience as we navigate together through this gentle crescendo. It is a journey marked not by speed, but by depth, a reminder that true connection blossoms best when nurtured with care and time. Her soft moans mingle with the breathy rhythm, subtle sounds that speak of delight and encouragement. The tender expressions of pleasure on her face inspire me, drawing me further into the moment. With every passing second, the space between us tightens, not physically, but in spirit, a warm embrace that envelops all senses. This is the heart of companionship, the quiet joy of being seen and cherished as we share these intimate waves of feeling. As the rhythm continues, the steady build of sensation flows naturally, unencumbered by haste. I am keenly aware of every detail, the way skin responds, the way breath catches, the way eyes meet with a glow of shared happiness. It's a gentle journey to a place where body and heart move in harmony, where time slows and the simple act of being together becomes a celebration of life's sweetest moments. The pace quickens gradually, a gentle yet insistent rhythm building between us as breaths grow deeper and pulses quicken. Her playful eyes glint with a lively sparkle, inviting me closer as she steps in, closing the space with a tender confidence. Her touch is light and teasing, drawing me into a dance of affection and mutual delight. She offers parts of herself with gracious openness, a silent invitation to savor every detail and to share fully in the exchange of warmth and intimacy. Our connection deepens in this tender give and take, where curiosity blends with comfort and exhilaration softens into trust. I respond eagerly, yet with mindful presence, letting the moments unfold naturally without rush. Her laughter, bright and genuine, bubbles between us, adding a playful lilt to the atmosphere. There is an ease to our interaction, as if we have rehearsed this dance in dreams and now perform it with practiced joy. My senses come alive at her close touch, the softness of skin, the warmth of breath, the delightful taste carried on her fingertips. She leans toward me, offering a gentle trail of tenderness that resonates through every nerve. My lips find her gently, teasing, exploring with a tenderness that makes her breath hitch slightly. The moments between us stretch warmly, filled with subtle shifts and delicate sensations. I savor the curves offered to me with trust and grace. Every gesture communicates affection beyond words. Her playful giggle encourages me further, and I continue to trace a path of gentle enthusiasm, attentive to the reactions my touch inspires. In this close embrace, everything feels balanced, an interplay of give and receive that honors both our desires and boundaries. I delight in the artistry of her movement, the way her body moves with quiet confidence and a spirited freedom. Her hands explore with tender precision, inviting participation and deepening the bond we share. Together, we compose a melody of connection, each note soft yet vibrant, steady yet alive with energy. The air hums with the growing excitement of shared discovery. We move in sync, rhythm rising gradually like a steady climb toward a peak that promises release and renewal. The gentle pressure of her encouragement, the comforting warmth of her presence, all build toward a crescendo that is as much about emotional closeness as physical joy. Our breaths mingle, quickening in tandem, weaving a spell of intimacy that tightens the thread between us. Suddenly, playful and daring, she withdraws her touch, offering me a small but potent gift in the form of a tender taste. I respond with surprise and delight, savoring the moment as if it were the sweetest nectar. Her laughter dances in the air, light and infectious, pulling a smile from deep within me. The exchange is electric yet tender, a perfect blend of passion and care. Every movement, every look, every breath shared between us deepens the sense of connection. transforming the space into a sanctuary of joy. She draws closer, her breath warm against my skin as she lets herself become wholly present. My tongue teases with delicate movements, savoring the surface of her skin, tracing delicate patterns that coax gentle sighs and playful giggles. The intimacy blossoms naturally, flowing like a gentle current that carries us effortlessly together. The feel of her against me is like coming home, familiar, comforting, and filled with unexpected delights. I pause briefly to stroke tenderly, teasing that special spot with light flicks and slow circles. Her reaction is immediate and joyous, a melodic sound escaping her as the pleasure intensifies. She leans in closer, fully embracing the moment, her body attuned with mine in a harmonious embrace of sensation and heart. It's a delicate balance of anticipation and fulfillment, one that sustains and nourishes us both. Our shared journey continues as I turn my attention to the beautiful contours before me, hands moving with reverence and excitement. The soft rub of my fingertips against her skin sends waves of warmth through both of us, each touch a conversation, each sigh a response. She smiles, eyes bright with admiration and desire, encouraging my exploration and inspiring confidence. The unfolding experience is both thrilling and soothing, a perfect melding of passion and tenderness. In this space, we find freedom to express, to discover, to delight without reservation. Our movements are slow yet purposeful, deliberate yet playful, every gesture infused with affection and care. She welcomes my touch and offers hers in return, a duet conducted with the quiet authority of deep trust. The feeling of our connection deepens, wrapping around us like a soft, protective cloak as we approach the height of our shared pleasure. The rhythm grows more intense, a steady crescendo fueled by mutual desire and attentive presence. Her breath quickens, eyes fluttering closed as waves of warmth wash over her. I respond with increased warmth and devotion, fully immersed in this intimate dance. Together, we savor the exquisite balance of tension and release, knowing that the journey itself holds as much meaning as its culmination. Moments stretch and fold over themselves as we ride the rising tide of sensation, moving together in perfect harmony. The room fills with the quiet melody of shared joy, a symphony composed in whispers and heartbeat. When the crescendo finally arrives, it carries with it not just physical delight but a deep sense of connection and belonging, a tender reminder that the most beautiful flights are those taken side by side, hearts aligned and spirits soaring. Our connection reaches its peak as she takes the lead, her hands gently guiding and encouraging with practiced grace and tender strength. The rhythm deepens, movements blending skill and affection in a seamless harmony that speaks of trust and mutual care. As she takes control, I surrender with confidence, knowing that together we create a space safe and full of warmth. My hands explore her curves, moving with quiet reverence and delight, tracing the softness and strength that define her beauty. Each touch is a conversation full of understanding, patience, and unspoken promises binding us closer in this shared moment. Her focus remains steady, her eyes locked on mine, reflecting the joy and intimacy we share. I feel her presence as a steady, comforting pulse beside me, and the energy between us builds gently yet irresistibly. She cradles the connection with attentive hands and light, soothing pressure, coaxing pleasure from the delicate balances of touch and sensation. Around us, the world fades away, leaving only the warmth of our exchange. With one hand, she continues to guide the ebb and flow of our shared rhythm, attentive to every subtle shift and response. Her other hand cups with gentle care, a tender gesture that grounds and supports like the softest embrace. Her dedication to this intimate dance speaks volumes about the connection we cherish where vulnerability is valued and desire respected. It's a blend of passion and kindness, assertiveness and sweetness that makes this shared experience deeply fulfilling and true. Amid this dance, a playful question passes between us, a simple inquiry that carries weight in its promise. Her words are met with a thrilled response, a body tingling with anticipation and joy. My hands roam with tender insistence, exploring her contours as our shared desire peaks. The warmth of her skin beneath my fingertips and the delight sparkling in her eyes fuel my eager touch. Every sensation heightens, every heartbeat quickens, bringing us closer to a crescendo full of light and release. The playful tug of her fingers on tender places invites me further into this dance of closeness. My hands move with renewed enthusiasm, tracing paths both familiar and new, drawn by the curve of her hips and the softness of her thighs. I balance gentle pressure and delicate teasing, mindful of the harmony we cultivate. Her reactions, soft gasps, gentle moans, the quickening of breath air music to my spirit, affirming the bond deepening with every passing moment. As the crescendo builds, I feel my senses ignite a warm surge flowing through, quickening with joyous intensity. With careful guidance and openness, she brings me to the peak, a moment exploding with light and warmth that envelops us both. The release is a shared celebration, an offering of deep satisfaction and profound connection. Her laughter mingles with my own sighs, a perfect duet of presence and pleasure that settles softly in the quiet that follows. We drift together into a space of calm and contentment, bodies still entwined and hearts beating in gentle unison. She leans into me, her warmth a tender refuge as we savor the afterglow. Words are few. The silence itself speaks volumes of gratitude, closeness, and peaceful union. Our breathing slows and softens, wrapping us in a cocoon of comfort that invites rest and renewed affection. In this sanctuary, I trace small circles on her skin, cherishing the softness still warm and alive beneath my fingertips. Her fingers find mine, interlacing in an intimate embrace that feels both grounding and uplifting. The quiet moments between us are rich with meaning, a testament to the depth of our shared experience and the promise of more gentle journeys to come. Together, we find peace in simply being two souls connected, resting in the glow of mutual care and tender love. As the world begins to return around us, we share a knowing smile. The day's adventures have woven a tapestry of closeness and joy, one that lingers long after the moments have passed. I feel the stirring of gratitude deep within for the gift of this connection and the quiet strength it brings to my spirit. Her presence is a balm, a light shining steadily beside me on life's ongoing path. Quietly, she settles beside me, her body curving gently against mine, seeking comfort and offering reassurance. Our hands remain entwined, a soft anchor in the gentle ebb that follows. We speak little, for our language is one of companionship and shared understanding. In the warmth of each other's arms, we drift toward a restful sleep, wrapped in the embrace of connection forged anew. The promise of tomorrow glimmers in the hush around us, a silent vow to explore life's joys side by side, hearts aligned and spirits tenderly entwined.